I was trying to see how many kills they had the last day. So
Yeah,
you?
four.
Yeah.
It should be under your
This got
past
like
game.
6. Where's that at?
I forgot how to look it up. I can look it up after this game.
You got 6, freak. Yeah, I have 4. I know I have 4. I got 4,000
EA
kills.
Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the foot of the Rockies, just west of downtown Denver at Empower Field at Mile High.
1.30 KD.
Just a short time ago, sounds loud enough to reverberate across the Rockies. They're ready for football in Denver as the Broncos get set to do battle with the Buffalo Bills.
You got, out of all of us, you got the second highest KD.
All I know is I was a killer from the village.
As we're underway in week 15. And you
What's
combine
Tuna?
a big leg with a
Oh, no,
mile
Tuna's
there's the
second with the
outcome. This will
highest
sail
kill.
out of the end zone for a touchback.
You third, you don't, and then it King, and then it is JP. I believe he hired him, Sham. Yeah, he hired him.
Yeah, you know what it is, man. You know what it is, man. I just do what I do. Look, I just come to play, man. That's all I do. Pick! Oh, I thought I had him.
Incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Oh, to Darius, good shit.
He's going to be strong following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
I want the roof on fire. Ah. You went to the car wash?
You off today, Tyler?
Yeah, he up there.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Here's Locke.
I don't know about all day, but I played with you.
He's got a man. It's Sutton that's complete. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
We ain't playing your homeboys again.
Locke looks to throw it again. Able to get this to Gordon. And he'll be out of bounds.
They will butt.
Get it up past the 45.
We'll play them when we bored, but we ain't playing them every play.
Bronco first down. A couple of first downs on the drive already. As he'll go from the 47 now on first down. He'll get 3 up to midfield.
Melvin Gordon in the ball carrier.
But from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. But let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
No, sir.
Sets up the screen to Gordon. And they go backwards here. Losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. The last catch took him 2 yards in the wrong direction. So now what can they do on 3rd? From the gun, it's Locke.
Pick. Oh, I thought I was about to say, ain't no way he caught that, boy.
The coverage
That's locked up.
The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Yes, sir. I need that.
And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. 20-yard line. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Devin Singletary with his first carry of the game. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. A 2nd and 11 from the 19.
You said what, baby?
This one into the hands of the running back, Balaj. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a...
Hey, Sticky, after this game, remind me to put my lineup right. I keep forgetting. They keep putting fucking Cole Beasley bitch ass in the game.
Damn, speaking of that, all right, I will, bro.
I do not want that nigga to play. I don't mind him playing, but he don't need to be on my lineup.
Careful, man.
First
Don't
down.
put your hand in no more.
Yeah, I see it. Is that alright? The itches? You got alcohol? Is that what they
Here's
do?
Allen on 1st and 10. He's got
There
it
you go.
complete to
Open up my
Stephon
damn
Diggs.
Allen's pass.
A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Is it good?
I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said.
Come on, Cole
First and
Beasley.
one, can you do it all
How you
game
doing?
long? They catch it,
Points
you
you
tackle,
get
they
from
go
getting
down on the
10.
spot. Because when you're
Yeah, man, you end up winning by 7.
after the
No, I
catch,
have something to say,
now
bro.
you put the offense in a position where
It's
every
easy when I
series,
don't
they have to
control
work
them,
hard
you
to
know
pick
what I
up
mean?
first
When I
down.
got
They
control
take
of
a
my
stall.
mind,
Yeah, we don't need you.
it's a little tough, you know what I mean? You shut me down.
Shut your ass up. You made me sick.
Flush to his right. To the right side and complete to Thomas. That catch good for only a couple. He was out there waving his arms, but you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help. I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill.
Hey, Mom, what
So
you about to
everyone's
play, bro?
adjusting their routes, finding open space.
I'm waiting to see if
and he
this
found
dude
the
hit me
right
back up
spot
so
for
I
the
can get this
completion.
man game out the way.
I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were
But if he ain't hit me back up in 5
firing
minutes,
the
I'm
opening
getting back
drive.
on.
They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now
Because this
everyone
laces
gets
out
locked in.
game, bro. It's going to be
Confidence jumps
long,
up.
and I'm trying
Everyone's
to get over
easy
with.
about
And all the way home for a Bills touchdown.
To number 14.
Stephon Diggs hitting double digits with his 10th.
I'm supposed to play the Patriots lays out, but he disappears. I'm gonna be like, bro, I gotta get my 4th win. He better hit me up before at 9 o'clock.
A great opening drive. He had
Well,
3
if my dude
catches,
don't hit me
including a
back up, I
touchdown.
believe
that.
it's
Felt
kind of
like
like a
tremendous scouting.
Well, I gotta play the dude in TFL, but he was like, can we play tomorrow?
But it's sending a
We
message
we should be able to play. I don't know when TFL event. I gotta go check. I know. Okay, no, I don't know when the event. No, it don't event to Wednesday. Today Wednesday, right? Or today Tuesday?
Denver offense at the
Oh, we
line,
good.
ready to go. You know, Charles, season winding down.
Oh, you good?
Time to maybe look ahead to the offseason. What do you see
should be
these
fine.
guys going after either in the draft or free agency?
Well, with the season that they're having, just about every position is up for grabs right now. No one is really safe, but the focal point's always the quarterback position. And he may be auditioning to try and stay with his own current team. I think he's auditioning for the rest of the league to try and find a spot, because I think this team is looking for a new quarterback.
Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. Throwing his lock on 3rd down.
Pick.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And he is going to score. It's a pick 6 and a Bills touchdown. And remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League.
Y'all hear that? The #1 defense in the National Football League.
Aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting
Who's
after the
that?
quarterback.
The Buffalo
Balls in
Bills.
the air, they treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one.
Trey good, but he can't stop nobody with them Jets.
So get another shot at it now.
He'll be good next year though, because once he used them draft picks, it's a wrap. Because he in the top 10 because the Seahawks wasn't good this year.
Their own 25-yard line.
Think he not going to make the playoffs?
Who?
The Broncos
Sure.
onto the field.
Oh no, he'll make better. He's gonna be a wild card.
And fresh off the pick 6.
Give it
You've
up.
got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball,
That's why I got to put him
he's
on
got to
this.
be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown.
Did he catch it?
Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is
I
paramount.
ain't got no money in
Here's his
these
opportunity.
situations. Son, cat dog.
To those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
Deep in there, right? Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Locke.
Give me that. Ah.
Sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete.
Who getting this second?
Keep his feet in. Second down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass.
Don't tell us you're going to do something and don't do it.
Right.
Second down. They'll run with Gordon. He's got the first down and more past midfield. He gets it across the 50 and down to 48.
In the offseason, Melvin Gordon made the move over from the Los Angeles Chargers to the Denver Broncos. He stayed in the AFC West, and now he has a mission to get back to being mentioned as one of the top backs in the league. With a young quarterback, Drew Lock there, expect him to catch a ton of passes out of the backfield and use his ability in open space to make people miss.
He was trying to get it to KJ Hamler, the rookie, but it's going to be second down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Oh, they hold me.
Running back right side.
They hold me.
Near the 35-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Give me another one.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Teron Johnson able to pick it. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Firing quickly is Allen. That's complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead. They'll run on first down with Singletary. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 11 yards and a Buffalo first down.
What I enjoyed most about watching Devin Singletary as a rookie, and he had a nice campaign, 775 yards on the ground and a rushing average in the top 5 in the league last year. Is that DJ, continued to make the first tackler miss, whether he's in the hole or on the perimeter. I expect him to get to 1,000 yards rushing this season.
It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
Did you see Tuna last night, Breach?
Yeah, he came over.
Now the former fourth
Big
round
game.
pick, it's Kalen Balazs. And he's able to work it here.
He said he fat. I'm dead.
Pickup, and that sets up a first and goal.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to the guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
Yeah, that's a blue.
Now Allen.
Damn, all over them.
And down he goes. Bradley Chubb able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Well, that was point counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on first and goal. Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense wins, getting a big sack.
I'm gonna put it in. I'm gonna put it in.
Singletary, and now it's Allen. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Back to throw. Diggs. And it's a Bills touchdown. So that Charles.
Hey, look, Trey. I ran the Wildcat where you throw the ball with your receiver, and I looked over and that nigga with double coverage of my receiver. I just took off running.
That's how I normally do it. That's almost boring. Give me another opportunity. This time I'll use my legs only and get into the end zone.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. KJ Hamler returning it. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Kinsler on the return. The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds.
Gain of 4.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all. And now they're looking at 3rd down here.
Oh, Pickett!
Away and incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
This offense has definitely been slow getting out of the gate. It's almost like they missed their wake-up call for this one. No points on their first 2 possessions, and now it's looking like none on this one either.
To return is Roberts. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. So the shotgun snap to Allen. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And he is finally out of bounds, but he gets all the way down right around the 20. A big play there on the catch and run. 62 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Here's Allen going for it all.
Oh, pass interference!
Everybody in the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. DeAndre Hopkins, the Pro Bowler, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down. Singletary here running out of the gun. And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to...
And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Stephon Diggs on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Bills will add on to their lead. Just a great individual effort there to take that pop pass and scamper off into the end zone.
And that's why offenses love that play, partner, because that gives them a chance to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers with a full head of steam behind them. It's often like a track relay. Legs 2, 3, and 4. That first guy steaming ahead, and he just hands it to you, and you get a chance to take off and go before you even get the baton.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity.
Damn, I know he called it.
You never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
At the 35-yard line.
Got Gordon open, completes it.
What?
6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on.
Good play.
He's got it. Hit the 15.
Good play.
All the way home for a Broncos score. Cortland Sutton in the final seconds of the first half. And the Broncos get a bit closer.
I'm not sure that they have illusions right now of, okay, we're going to score 8 times in a row and we're going to be terrific. But to get one, that was huge for them. That has to feel much better right now.
And you do have, we're still in the first half. You do have the entire second half. There's something about that goose egg that just looked bad on that board, but now they've broken it.
Yeah, broken through. Can they maintain the pace? We'll see as we go along.
So time perhaps for one final kneel down before they take this lead to the locker room. And with time running down, they go down to a knee. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Throwing quickly, that's caught by Brown out wide. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. 38-yard line, 2nd and 11. Allen going to throw. Man open left side is Brown. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. A big play there on the catch and run. 59 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. They'll look to run with Singletary. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Again, it'll be Singletary. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. Josh Allen scoring on the 2-yard keeper. And the Bills will add on to their lead. And maybe there that was just a case of completely overlooking the guy holding the football.
It certainly felt like it, didn't it? Because on my checklist, okay, as a defender,
QB's last.
running back, fullback, heck, jet sweeps nowadays. Before you even get to thinking about the quarterback might actually keep it.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10. At their own 24-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards there and a 1st down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line. Locke going to hand it off here to Gordon. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
The ball carrier.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, They also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Locke working out of the gun. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Gordon. Gordon loses the football. It's loose. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. So we've got a challenge. Our referee's going to take another look on the tablet. He's going to be watching to see if the knee was down prior to the ball coming out.
I love what you just said there. You nailed it, because if the ball's shifting or moving before the knee or any other part of the body hits the ground, then that'll be considered a fumble.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They do go for it. It's Locke. They'll let this go deep for Sutton. This is caught inside the 15. And he is down deep into Buffalo.
Wow.
Mama.
4th down conversion plays.
The door was locked.
1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10.
You hear me, baby?
Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. On 1st and 10, here's Locke. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. And Oliver able to record his 5th sack of the season. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Here comes Lindsey, toss right. They'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line.
Lindsey, the ball carrier.
They certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got a chance to pin their ears back and get after him now.
Yeah, this is
What's nothing? Just throwing up jump balls, and Darius getting beat.
Cortland Sutton. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Broncos cut into that lead. It's good, and it's now 35-14.
Makes the score Bills 35. Broncos 14.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he stopped immediately there.
The ball carrier.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
No gain.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Welcome back now to Denver. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Allen off the play fake.
Throw it!
And the Broncos get there and take him down. Von Miller, what a season he continues to have. His 15th sack of the campaign. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection.
And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Stephon Diggs, 68 yards. And the Bills will extend their lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
At the 30-yard line.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Give them 14 on that one and a first down.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new.
And Locke throws another one. It's intercepted. Picked up by the all-pro corner, Josh Norman. And they will finally stop him, but a great return. Gets that football all the way down to the 16-yard line.
They'll take over.
Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December.
Giving.
Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up first and goal.
6-yard line.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown.
Buffalo.
Josh Allen with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bills use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
The kick is good.
And he's got it up and through.
The score, Bills 49, Broncos 14.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we... And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Levi Wallace with a pick, and they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
36-yard line.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Singletary to get the drive started. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
The tackle made.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Well, for that being an option play, there really weren't too many options available for him, were there?
No, there weren't, and at least he was able to get back to the line of scrimmage, so they didn't lose anything, but you're exactly right. Nowhere to go.
The Bills on 3rd down. No problems to this point. A perfect 5 for 5. This time they face a 3rd and 2. This is out quickly to the right. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
Complete.
Might want to remember that 3rd down play, 37 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
To me, the key to a wide receiver run like that is getting around the first edge guy. It's often like a punt returner. Make that first guy miss, Because if you can do that successfully and get upfield, we know good things can happen. He's able to take that one into the end zone.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action.
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you got a little confidence in it, and let him fling another one.
And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's Bronco football as we get your reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. He's going to let it fly. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And gosh, you look up at the scoreboard. They just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. And they will take a knee here.
Well, they certainly didn't appear to be fired up about their options throwing the football. So, to me, this seems like a case of just kind of taking their medicine there, run the ball, see if they could pick up something. Instead, they were throwing for a loss.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
And they'll indeed take a knee.
Lock on the keeper. Today's final score.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
And the Madden gets minute to do automatic.
They remain in the hunt for a first-round bye as they move to 11-3 on the year. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to New England to take on the Patriots. Meanwhile, for Denver, their slim playoff hopes are gone now as they fall to 5-9. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
That boy Josh Allen only missed one throw the entire game. That's what I'm talking about, Josh.